Just putting this on is exciting, so I'm a little bit more rested. Yes! We are going to Magic Kingdom. I'm not going to get there by 8:30 like I wanted to. Early entry is 8:30 for resort hotel guests. So it's about 8:15. Let's skedaddle. Let's go. It's so cold. It is so cold. I think it was like 46 degrees when I went to sleep at about midnight last night. And it's just so weird coming here and having it be, usually Southern California is colder than Florida. So it's just kind of weird. It was like 86 degrees the last day I was in California. Gosh, there are so many cars here. I usually come to the parks later in the day because the time change usually gets me. For all who come to this happy place, welcome. That's Disneyland's dedication speech, but I feel like it works for this one as well. Magic Kingdom. I feel like they changed the sign up for the 50th anniversary with the gold and the iridescent colors for the castle. So that's the first cool thing that's happened since I got here, is that I didn't have to pay for parking because I am staying at a Disney resort hotel. So, and the hotels, by the way, they park you $15 per night. So if they were to charge you $15 to park at the hotel and then you drive like a mile to go to a Disney park and then you have to pay $25 for parking also, that would be pretty sad. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Disney to do something like that, but that was good that I did not have to pay for parking to get into the park. Oh look! My first glimpse of the monorail. Monorail. I haven't been here in so long that I had forgotten that I walked through the security thinking, oh, I'm here. No, it's kind of a trek. Like you park, you walk, you go through the security. Walk through the parking lot, go through security. There's the castle. I know I'm gonna be right next to it in a second, but that's my first glimpse and that's exciting. I can feel the magic now. Can you feel it? Oh yeah, I can feel it. You have the option of going on the monorail or the ferry boat. I think I'm gonna do the ferry boat today. It's a nice day for a ferry boat ride. So much work to get to the Magic Kingdom. I'm on the boat. You get a nice view of the Polynesian Village Resort bungalows. It is a pretty penny to stay here. I think it's like $1,500 a night to stay in one of these bungalows. Everything is just so much larger here. I don't know, than Disneyland, of course. I'm comparing it to my little Disneyland. But even like the walkways, the castle's bigger, the little waterways next to the castle is much grander as well. And they have a stage up here where they do all their performances. But let's go on and head into the castle here. Even their hallway in their castle is larger. I've always loved these space palm trees.
That there will be an extended delay here at Space Mountain. Travelers and rockets please remain seated until Space Mountain passenger arrives to assist you. Those travelers who wait departure, you are more than welcome to wait in line with us.
So I think I'm gonna go ahead and ride the Carousel of Progress. I waited in line at Space Mountain, but it closed down while I was in line, but they were nice enough to give me a fast pass because we were waiting quite a while. So, the Carousel of Progress, I don't think I've ever ridden it, and if I have, I was too young to remember it. So the Carousel of Progress is one of the rides that came from the World's Fair in 64 and 65. This ride was first at Disneyland, and then it moved to its current home in 1973 to the Magic Kingdom here in Disney World. So let's go ahead and get in line.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Oh, you're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years.
And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Yeah, it looks like they're on by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot in just 3 buckets of coal. Oh boy, it sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that, holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes, sir, we've got everything we need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Well, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning.
Attention inside the Carousel of Progress. Attention inside the Carousel of Progress. Once again, please remain fully seated at all times. The carousel will be rotating momentarily. Once again, for your own safety, Please stay seated at all times.
He follows his dream with
My century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories.
tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality.
Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20 some odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never gonna make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horsehide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Crap, that's the third one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Uh-oh. That's a roll that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch, because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold. And
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the...
Oh, it's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crossley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country. Oh, Patricia.
Yes, Father?
Better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights. Especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the Help Wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying. Considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now. And we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, oh, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says, we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right.
Beautiful Sister
But we
Patty's
do have-
picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
All the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent, at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Dad, I think college is really swell. You should give it a try.
Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight?
Oh, yes. And I'm hoping to lose a few more inches by then, since I'm going to bed dreamboat Wilfred. Wilfred? That's what? He's coming as the headless horseman.
Oh, poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement as something called a rumpus room, and we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my room.
How do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful.
It's a dream come true for you and me.
So there's a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey, everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me a root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice-activated stuff. Watch this. Rover, speak.
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Temperature increase to 375.
Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You gotta lose him, Grandma. Bank to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry.
Tomorrow's just a dream away.
Man has a dream.
That's beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
Thank you for joining us on Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
Oh, look at the robot dog. I love the Space Mountain music is my favorite music. Okay, 2 rides down, it's noon, off to a slow start. And this is a literal sign of how you know you are in Florida. Alright, I think I am ready to go see what Big Thunder Mountain is like. Hopefully the line isn't too long, because this is one of my top 3 rides that I need to ride today. So let's go check it out. Okay, it looks like Big Thunder Mountain is closed. And it says until further notice, which makes me believe that it is for at least the whole day. It looks pretty boarded up at the moment, so darn, probably won't be able to ride this on this trip. So, but you know what is open is Splash Mountain, which I actually thought Splash Mountain would be closed because they are closing it to remodel it into the Princess and the Frog ride. But it is open. But I do want to note that the Briar Patch is still closed, and this has been closed since at least, I don't know, I feel like it's been almost a year. So I don't think that's ever gonna open again. But let's go check it out. Oh, 50 minutes, that's a long time. I just wanted to show off a few of the golden statues that they have strewn sporadically about the parks in honor of the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World.
Another song? Say yeah! All right, give them folks what they want, guys. A one, a two.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
The bells of St. Mary's, I hear they are calling. The young loves, the true loves who come from the sea. And so my beloved, when red leaves are falling, the love bell shall ring out for you and me. The love bell shall ring out for you and me.
Good afternoon. We are the world famous Dapper Dans of Main Street, USA. All right, we'll take it.
Yeah, we will.
We are the finest barbershop quartet in a 2-block radius. And we are here to sing for you, and you are here to listen to us. And I sure hope we finish before you do.
Way to put the pressure on. Oh,
know.
goodness. All right, guys, let's pull out all the stops, grab a note, and hang on. Ra-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da, boom, 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 blue, shuffling, shuffling down, rain, scrambling, ra-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da-da, shuffling, shuffling down, rambling into town, hustling by the air and rolling, scrambling, lost track song. Oh, come on and ramble along. Okay, I like the way you guys think. Yeah. Actually, the opposite direction of the way you guys think. We're gonna do a different song. Look what I found in my pocket. I have 2 of them. Yeah, thumbs up, guys. There you go. There's actors, musicians, strugglers, magicians, the man on the flying trapeze. Zoom, zoom. What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
What?
Lean beef.
Hey!
What?
What do you call a cow that twitches?
What?
Beef jerky.
Hey! What?
What do you call a cow that has just given birth?
What?
Decaffeinated.
Okay, that was actually funny.
Hey!
What?
What do you call a cow with no legs?
What?
Ground beef.
Irish eyes are smiling on cheers light and warm and sweet.
Guys!
What?
What do you call it when you're milk up want to hear.
What?
Pasteurize.
Oh my gosh. That took me a second. Alright guys, and that is where part 1 of my day at Magic Kingdom comes to an end, but please stay tuned for part 2, which will be posted tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I'm going to try to get it done as quick as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you can find it in your heart to do so. It helps me immensely. I can't do it without you guys. And please give it a thumbs up so I can try to beat that YouTube algorithm. Alright, till next time guys.